Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox coming to you today with a review for Power Book 2 Ghost, Season 3, Episode 9. So, you guys, before we get started, just a little bit of housekeeping. I wanted to make sure I put this in the beginning part of the video. First of all, I do know that both 9 and 10 had leaked early, the episodes. Episode 10, this is Episode 9. Episode 10, which is the finale, airs next week like normal. I did not watch the early versions that were leaked because you guys know me. I like to do things decent and in order, and I like to keep my videos in order with the way that they show on the television. And even though this episode is a little late, it's because it's graduation season and I was busy all weekend. So you guys are getting this today. But what I'm saying is episode 10, we don't want any spoilers. I realize many of you guys have already watched episode 10, and that's fine. I'm still going to post my video when the show comes out, which is going to be on the Friday. The video will be up Friday morning. I am going to watch the episode early, probably tomorrow. And then Joe and I are going to do our review together, which is going to be interesting because I don't know how we're going to do this. One, you guys know on YouTube you can't have the same video up twice. I do want to drive the traffic to Joe's channel. However, I don't want to lose out on my money. See, he's not getting monetized, and I'm trying to help him get monetized so that he does have the traffic and people will subscribe to him. That's part of the reason why we're doing this. But I'm like, I ain't trying to lose out on my money. So we might both have our cameras going. And I don't know. We're going to figure out how we're going to do this. But on y'all end, you guys will get a video from both of us together. And so that should be fun. But yeah, I'm begging you guys, please don't put any spoilers in here about episode 10. If you guys have already seen it, if you spoil anything, I am going to delete your comment. I'm going to block you, because I cannot stand spoilers. Let's just give each other that consideration, okay? I'm glad that Power is going off, though, you guys, because the show is already, these last couple of years, you know, before it became the regular season of Power, it got sensational. Probably seasons 4 and 5 started to get ridiculous, and I feel like we are almost about to swing that way with Power Book 2 Ghost, okay? So some sensationalism I can take, but when it starts to just get ridiculous, then that's when I'm just sort of like, okay. So we borderline ridiculous now. And so I'm glad that episode 10 is next week so that we can just get it over with, or this week, I should say, so that we can just get this over with, because it's just too much. It's chaotic. It is so many storylines going, trying to keep track of. Some of the shit don't even make sense. It's just at the end of this episode, I was just like, oh my God. It's ridiculous, you guys. But anyway, like I said, we're going to get through this video. I'm going to get this done. Please, 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 again, no spoilers for episode 10. Just please do not do that. Okay, let's just all be considerate of each other, okay? And with no more further ado, the review, let's get to it, shall we? All right, you guys, I'm trying to think of a way that I can just get through this and not be on here for no fucking hour. Oh, so much stuff. Oh my God, this show is just, okay, let's just get started. So now that Effie has been roped up, okay, that's Kane's favorite little saying. Now that she's been roped up, you know, Tariq, Kane, both of them are panicking. Of course, Tariq is panicking because of what happened with Overly Dedicated. Kane is panicking about Effie. So he goes to Tariq's and is just like, nigga, did you get Effie roped up? And Kane and Tariq was like, why would I do that? That would get us all in trouble. And you know, Kane, you let pussy cloud your judgment. You know, Tariq is just sort of like, nah, nigga, that's your dumb ass fault. So anyway, they get into a whose dick is bigger contest, okay? You just mad because I'm fucking your girl. You know, she was messing with a real nigga now. And, you know, Tariq, oh, you just want to be me. I get it. You know, everybody can't do what I do. You know, one of them kind of things. things, and the next thing you know, they fighting. So Davis comes in, because they at Davis's. And Davis was like, wait a minute, what the hell is going on here? Well, they let him know if he was busted by the feds, we got to get her out. You know, Davis was like, okay, I'm on it. Y'all ain't got to tear shit up. Well, then you do that, you know. So Kane is frustrated and irritated about his girl, so he leaves. And Tariq, again, thanks Davis for letting him leave the crime scene, you know, with Overly Dedicated and Theo, before the police got there, so they didn't have to question him. And Davis was like, I think I got everything straight. I think I got everything clear. We shouldn't have no more problems coming back on us. My goddamn brother, I just can't believe he did this. Any luck on finding the address of where Tasha is? Davis seems to think that Overly Dedicated was just bluffing when he said that, okay, on the voicemail. Tariq was like, well, he did find this report that had Whitman's signature on it. And Davis was like, would it happen to be this one? And he shows it to him, and he's like, yep, it's that one, okay? Well, that right there is their proof that Monet is dirty. And if Overly Dedicated had the file, that means the feds probably have access to this file too. And so this is bad, you know? So Tariq takes the file from Davis. I was just like, yeah, let Tariq hide it. That's very smart. So anyway, Kane, because he's still on the rampage, he go and find Mel's ass. Mel standing in the middle of the road. I said, nigga, you better move. Kane is not slowing down. He is flying down the street. He opens the door and like damn near runs Mel over, but he hits him with the door. Okay. And you know, Mel's like, oh, he's all knocked down on the ground. Kane pulls his gun on him. Did you get Effie roped up? Are you a damn narc? What are you talking about? The feds came and took Effie. Lauren is still alive. You know, you guys set her up. And he was just like, wait a minute. I ain't had nothing to do with none of that, okay? Effie took Lauren, knocked her out, and took her. So that's between the two of them. Why the hell you over here running me down? He don't know. Well, Lauren is alive now, okay? Fuck, what are we gonna do? Well, that seems to be the question everybody is asking today. As far as Kane is concerned, Kane is going to fight everybody. Okay, Mel, you probably need to see a doctor. So Mel goes to the hospital. He's actually admitted into the hospital, and Tariq goes to see him. Nigga, what happened to you? Oh, Kane happened to him. Well, you know, immediately Tariq gets it. That nigga crazy, so ain't nothing they can do about that. Mel was like, did you know about Lauren? And he was just like, I mean, yeah, I did know about Lauren. You know, I found out more recently, but yeah, I knew. Well, why you ain't told Mel? Mel keep on trying to tell you he tried to save that girl. Tariq don't know who he can and can't trust. So had to keep that one close to the vest, homeboy. Sorry about that. Now, we need to worry about Effie because you guys know that Effie is only out for self. So we are very fucked. Everything is really, actually. Bye-bye, Weston Holdens. Tariq don't give a damn about Weston Holdens. I said, you need to. Your money is in there. But oh well, it's going down with the rest of the ship. Tariq was just like, listen, I need you to make the call to the Machete crew and let them know about what's happening. You know, the money might be a little late. Let me just work on some shit to get it to him. You know, Mel was like, God damn, can I get one fucking day off? One! Just so I can sit here and, you know, try to heal up. And Tariq was like, all right, my bad. You going to heal up. I'll get in touch with the Machete crew. What we gonna do with your uncle? Because you already know he's going to try to back out of our deal and fuck us. Okay, Mel was like, I'll talk to my uncle when I get out of here. And Tariq was like, well, today is your lucky day. You discharged. Get dressed, nigga. It's time to get to work. I said, look at Tariq. He even getting people discharged early out the hospital. Ain't that something? That Tariq is a superpower. After he leaves Mel, you know, he calls Lauren. And, of course, she doesn't answer the phone. He was like, Lauren, I need to talk to you. I need to find out if they're going to be coming after us. Please call me back. I was just like, it's so stupid that Tariq calls Lauren all willy-nilly on her phone as if the feds probably don't have her phone tapped. But they probably don't because the feds on this particular show are stupid. So Tariq goes and tells Machete crew, hey, you know, some shit is going on right now. You know, we're going to be a little late with that money. Oh, Machete crew ain't trying to hear that. First of all, he is in the middle of a torture. And damn it, he ain't got time to be sitting here talking to no 19-fucking-year-old college student while he's sitting up here trying to pull out some teeth with pliers. I'm going to get you what you need, just not right now. He said, you know what, I'm going to have to let Noma know she got to kill you now because we ain't got time for this and I'm busy anyway. Tariq was like, what can I do? You know, I'm very resourceful. I'm sure you've seen that, okay? So what is it that I can do for you? Well, Machete Cruz says, well, all my family is in Nigeria. I need green cards for them to get here. And Noma was the one that was getting that done for me. Now, if you can do that by any chance, then we would have a deal, okay? But since he already don't have much faith in Tariq, you know, he's just telling them, okay, you got 72 hours. Get them green cards to me, then we'll talk. And Tariq was just like, okay, bet. 19-year-old college student. So Tariq goes and talks to who else? Rashad Tate. I have now figured out that's the only reason why they have Rashad on there, because Tariq needs some sort of inside to somebody that has the influence that he can use on the legitimate side, even though Tate is very much illegitimate, but you know what I'm saying. Because otherwise there's no need for Tate's character. I realized they were going to give him a show. Now they're saying they're not doing that show. So really, Rashad, as much as I love looking at Lorenz Tate on my screen every week, he's not needed. He's not needed any longer. But anyway, he talks to him, tells him that he needs these green cards. Tate already is telling Tariq that his continued association with Tariq is already a bad look. Okay, so unless you're gonna get me some information that I need, ain't nothing I can do for you. Tariq was like, nigga, I am giving you 5 fucking bands a week. And he was like, I know, and you still ain't really gave me nothing. Now you asking me for green cards? There's a rumor that Weston Holdings is dirty. I need you to tell me something about Weston Holdings. If I'm gonna be getting on their payroll, I need to know what's up before I even attach myself to it. Tariq was like, who told you that? As far as he know, Weston Holdings is legit. Everything is on the up and it's good. Okay. Rashad was like, okay, you sure about that? Tariq was like, I mean, as far as he know it is. He was like, okay. All right, nigga, you better not be lying to me. I'm gonna get them green cards for you, or at least he's gonna see what he can do. So as soon as he gets finished with Tariq, he calls Harper. Of course, he's begging Harper for another chance. You know, Harper ain't got much time for him. So then we see him and Harper. You know, she's like, I made a call to whoever this guy is. He's an official guy, whistleblower type. Rashad, Harper, and this man are talking about Weston Holdings. The guy said that he's been watching Weston Holdings for a while. He already knows some shit there. Nobody will listen to him. They're being covered by a congressman, most likely old Sweeney. We ain't seen old Sweeney in a minute, but you guys know that Robert Weston and Mr. Sweeney, they are Ace Boon Coon. So he's the one that's blocking any kind of look into Weston Holdings and what they're doing over there. So while Tate is talking to this man, you know, he's excited. And Tate is his boy, okay? He can give him all the information that he needs. Tate feels like, yeah, this is the right thing to do. Okay, let's blow up Weston Holdings. You know, Harper was like, this is going to be dangerous. Are you sure this is what you want to do? Tate says, yes, he's sure this is what he want to do. I said, okay, yeah, Tate might end up dead too, child. Now, Effie's just like, phone call. When do I make my phone call? You're extremely annoying. Well, since you don't want to talk, we'll escort you back to Holdings. You can make your call when it's your turn in line. Okay, fine. All right. Listen, Effie is a tough nut to break. Y'all ain't fixing to just get this girl to do anything. So, you know, Jennifer and extremely annoying, they go in the other room and they're like, man, we ain't getting nowhere with this girl. Okay, she is not fixing to break. Like, we need to do something else. And this is when they both get text messages at the same time. I said, oh, this must be the information about Overly Dedicated. So Jenny goes and identifies Overly Dedicated's body. I mean, I guess his family identified him too, but you know, because Jennifer is a prosecutor, she has special privileges. So anyway, she goes in there and she got the nerve to have a breakdown. Girl, the way you treated this poor man like his ding-a-ling didn't do nothing for you. Now all of a sudden you crying and I don't even feel bad for her. First of all, I don't even know where my feelings land with this whole Overly Dedicated death. You know, we ain't been liking Overly Dedicated for a long time, but he's become a staple on the show because he's been around for so fucking long, right? And I keep on saying the way that he died to me was not, it wasn't satisfactory for me because the person that got him didn't matter, you know? So I feel like we got cheated out of a proper death for Overly Dedicated. So I don't know, like I'm feeling like I wish he was back on the show, but I don't really like Overly Dedicated, but I done got so used to him being on the show. And then here go Jennifer with this fucking crying. Bitch, if you don't go sit your white ass down, you little white woman tears, don't nobody want to hear that shit. And you know, extremely annoying, she don't give a damn, okay? She's still business as usual. You know, Jennifer, back off, bitch. Extremely annoying was just like Overly Dedicated was up to his eyeballs in dirt. That doesn't go away just because he caught a bullet. You know, Jenny, he sacrificed for us. Without him, there would be no case. Boy, hindsight is 20/20, ain't it, Jen? Without his information, they've lost a vital link to the Tejadas. So now they have to flip Effie or they're fucked. Now Davis goes to see Effie. And, she's just looking at him like, I didn't tell you to come on down here. He was like, yeah, you didn't tell me to come on down here. I'm coming as a favor of Kane and Tariq's. Well, she don't fuck with Kane and Tariq either. So who told them to tell you to come on down here? He was like, listen, girl, let me just hear me out. Okay, they about to charge you with attempted murder. You gonna lose that, spend a whole lot of time in jail. I'm telling you, I'm trying to help you. We all in trouble. Okay, and she was just like, oh, well, that's your convincing speech. I'd rather have somebody that wants to fight for me work for me. So no, thank you. Plus you're drunk. And he was just like, half the lawyers around here probably drunk, girl. But fine, I'm gonna give you this referral. You can take that if you want to. I'm out. Davis pack up his shit. He about to leave. And then she was just about to ask about Tariq. She says, but Tariq. And then he turns around. He's like, And then she was just like, that pride got the best of her. She was like, never mind. I said, girl, you still pining for your boy, the po thing. Now, let's jump on over to Auntie. So Auntie gets home and she gets a package. So Diane was like, Mama, what is it? Okay, well, damn, can I open it up and see? She opens it up and it's a letter from Overly Dedicated. Monet, if you are reading this, I'm most likely dead. Whatever you think is going on out there, whatever bad is happening in your life, in your family's life, in your community's life, in your state's life, in this world's life, is because of Tariq. Tariq is the monster that caused every problem in everybody's life today. And he working with the feds. As soon as she read that, she's like, man, get this shit out of here. And Diane was like, no, Mama, we need to listen to this, okay? He might have set us up. He's the one that told me to go up on that roof, and that roof had them cameras. Auntie don't believe her. Not her Tariq, but listen. Maybe it might be something to this. Auntie ain't been connecting the dots too well these days. So listen, if you want to check on it, go on and check on it. Go back to school, do what you do. Be careful. Please don't get caught. So Auntie, it's a regular work day for her. So she's at the bar and Evelyn shows up. Okay, and Evelyn got a certain kind of pep in her step. Okay, that is one of them confrontational type of peps. Auntie was like, Evelyn, what are you doing here? Evelyn was like, well, baby, it's a viral video going around. Have you seen it? Do I look like I've been on fucking YouTube? Oh, okay, bitch, I'm gonna let you slide on that one. But your crybaby ass son is out there crying about Gordo as if he did something to him. You don't know nothing about that? Bitch, it's a fucking confession. She was like, my son already told you he don't know where Gordo is. That's a fucking lie. Okay? Now, I know you took Frank away from me. And the only reason why I let your monkey ass live is because I didn't want my kids to get caught up trying to do some shit to your family because then everybody get killed. You ain't even grieving your husband. Monet was like, girl, you over here with all that yang. What do you want? Okay, I don't know if my fucking son is dead or alive. Can you meet me halfway on this? You don't feel nothing for me as a mother? The fact that my son has been missing, we can't get in touch with him. We don't know if he's dead or alive. He might need his mother's help. Like, can you even think about it in that way? No, Monet can't, because Monet don't give a fuck about her own kids. The one that she cared about the most is dead. Other than that, no, Monet can't relate. Sorry. What if this was your son, Monet? Evelyn is trying to appeal to that part of her. Listen, girl, I don't have no beef with your kids. And of course, Evelyn don't believe that. Evelyn was just like, bitch, I tried to let you, so I gave you grace. Okay, I gave you the damn space. I didn't get back at you or nothing for the shit that happened with Frank. And she was just like, oh, you let me, huh? Okay, you gave me grace, okay? You give me the permission to do what bitch, fuck you. And you better get the fuck out of my bar before we start flipping tables around here. And then we hear Kane say, Evelyn, okay? And she turned around, okay, yeah, all right, you got your son here. Yeah, that's the only reason why I ain't reaching over here and clawing your damn eyeballs out. So Evelyn leaves. And when she leaves, Monet is like, shit. Drew comes around the corner. She's like, they know that Drew killed Gordo. Okay. And then Kane is looking like fuck. And Drew was like, well, it's my mess. Okay, I'll make up for it. Okay, we got to take them all out. I said, remember the sensationalism I was talking about? Motherfucker, that's your damn solution, is go and kill the whole fucking family. You don't think that you got in enough trouble already? And then you killing the family over some bullshit. You still haven't even done no research on it. You know something is strange about this whole thing, and yet still you guys go and moving forward. It's just so ridiculous. Yeah, you gonna kill everybody. Yeah, let's put a whole, but how many fucking murders does Drew have on his hands? The fact that everybody on this show is just ready to kill somebody is the first solution is just... What is really going on here? Now, Weston Holdings, they get raided by the feds. Of course, Daddy Weston don't know what the hell goes on. Okay? The feds is up there and everybody is like, oh my God. Daddy is like, why are we getting raided? Folks looking terrified. Kiki asked Mel, where's Lucas? Well, we don't know. Lucas looked like he done ran and left Kiki holding the bag. Were you about to turn him in? Or were you about to run off with him? Like, what was you about to do, Kiki? Honey, Kiki may have. The brother was just like, oh, I know you two were fucking, so don't try to act like you don't know nothing about what's happening with Lucas. So where is he? She don't know. Now, Mel tells his dad that, it looked like it might have been some shady shit going on. I took a look at the books, you know, your 19-year-old college dropout son. He looking at the books for this multi-million-dollar firm, you guys. Yeah, he looked at the books and he was able to deduce that the whole Weston Holdings is running a Ponzi scheme. What? Yes, Robert Weston, where the fuck you been? You just been letting Lucas just do whatever the hell he want to do. You don't know what's going on in your own family business. Mel tried to talk to Lucas and get him to fix it, but nothing doing. Robert was like, Lord, somebody please call the fucking lawyers. Call the fucking board of directors and find that fucking Lucas. Now, after that meeting, Tariq sees Mel and tells Mel that they got to kill Lucas. Like I told you, that's what we do. We just kill motherfuckers. That's what we do on this show. And Mel was like, that's my damn uncle. Oh, well, your uncle got to go. My daddy caught a bullet. Okay? If he needs to remind you. We got to do what we got to do. The man knows too much. He ain't got nothing to lose. He is going to snitch us out. We are all going to go down because you act like you can't kill your uncle. Now listen, if you want to play the fucking game, then you need to play by the rules. You want to be a street nigga, sometimes you got to off family. That's how it goes. He was just like, but you always talking about family, family, family. Now you want to kill family just like you killed your father. Motherfucker, I ain't never told you I killed my father. You ain't never heard me say them damn words. You ain't had to tell me these words. I already knew. All right, nigga, well, since you want to do it like that, are you going to step up for this family? This family that you working in right now. Me, you, Effie, Kane, Monet, the Tejadas, all of us. You going to step up for the family now? Mel was like, I don't look like none of you motherfuckers. Last thing I checked, y'all last name wasn't Weston. So Mel ain't really trying to kill off his family like that. Tariq was like, find that motherfucker and do something to him, or else Tariq is going to have to take care of it. And you know Tariq ain't got no problem doing that. So the Weston family is pissed. The damn feds have frozen all of the assets, all the bank accounts, credit cards. Can't nobody do nothing. These folks is mad, and they all agree on one thing, is let's let Lucas hang. Okay? Of course, Robert can't do that. That's his brother. He at least needs to talk to him first, but nobody knows where Lucas is. So, you know, Robert Weston, he got a lot to deal with. And then, damn it, there's a knock at the door. And who is it but the police? Oh, we need to take you down to the station for some questioning. He was like, I kind of had a feeling that you did. Okay. Somebody called the lawyer. Tell him to meet me down at the station. Now, Jenny is still feeling bad. And I was like, Jenny. You was mistreating Overly Dedicated. You acted like he was just some regular old wayward dick that you was getting. Didn't appreciate the man that was in your bed. The man that actually had feelings for your ass. Okay, the man that done caught a bullet trying to switch over being a CI and being a lawyer and being an informant and being a this. That's the same as a CI. I don't feel bad for you, girl. And neither does Extremely Annoying, honey. She's still all business. I said, she's such a bitch. So they get back to the office and Jenny gets a note from Overly Dedicated. I said, what this motherfucker did? Sat down all night and just wrote letters for the... This nigga done sent everybody a damn letter. I said, so what does Shakespeare have to say on this one? Oh, that damn Overly Dedicated is waxing poetical about how much he really did like Jenny. And even though she didn't want to admit it, he knew that she had feelings for him too. Okay? But it looked like he didn't had the unfortunate ending if she is indeed reading this letter. Who mailed the fucking letters? If you were still alive when you mailed the letters, and you could have still been alive now, and the letters could have got to him, and like how you was gonna know that you was gonna be dead enough to put the damn letters in the mail? Y'all understanding? How he knew he was dead to put these letters in the mailbox? Can one of the writers explain that to me? And he talking about how he wanted a family and she wanted. I said, both of you guys had a very strange way of showing affection for each other. I mean, you guys was bed buddies, yes. But we didn't never see you guys out having a good time, just, you know, enjoying yourself, going to the movies or nothing. Like, what kind of relationship was these two having? Overly dedicated obviously saw it way differently. But anyway, he tells her to drop this whole thing. Don't let it take you down. Don't let it consume you. Even though you lost the love of your life and you didn't know it was the love of your life until just now. This is when Extremely Annoying realizes, oh, so you guys two really weren't an item. And, you know, Jenny was like, yes, that was my man. Jenny's so mad now she gonna burn Davis. She gonna burn Tariq. She gonna burn the Tejada family. Everybody that's responsible for killing her man. So they go and they try to pressure Davis. So you guys know how well that works. Sax would be here if it wasn't for Theo. Davis was like, and whose fault is that? I don't know why Theo did what he did. Okay, but I already spoke with the police. I already got everything clear. So I don't know what you guys over here talking to me for. Well, they know that he met with Diane. Okay, he was like, and so what? I'm a lawyer. I was her lawyer. I was in their meeting. They was like, but what about when you slipped her a note, distracted, overly dedicated, and slipped her a note so that she would flip and change her story? And then you had Theo kill Sax. He was like, you know what, fuck you. Take that shit to the grand jury if you want to and see if you get a case there. I will sue the fuck out of you for harassment. Now let's jump over to Lucas. So Lucas makes a call and lets the prosecution team know that he's willing to make a deal. He gets complete immunity if he, you know, explains the whole Ponzi scheme that's happening. Extremely Annoying don't trust it. All right, he's part of the Westings, like, no. She feels like him and Robert at the top of that food chain over there at Weston Holden, so that's the reason why he's doing what he's doing. But they are considering doing this deal. So, you know, Jenny was just like, look, we just need a little bit more. If we're going to be doing all of this, like, we got to go have something to go by. And Lucas was like, well, look into Cash Coin. I'll be in contact. And they was like, Cash Coin? Oh, the app where they're selling the drugs? Maybe this is the information that's going to flip Effie. I said, you can try. Now, Kiki is packing. Kiki is like, honey, I already know the black folks go down first. So, she getting the hell up out of there. You know, Mel is talking to her, trying to stop her from running. No, you cannot go. You gonna live your whole life on the run? Yep. No, you're a good person. You know, you gotta stay here. You gotta face the fire. Why were you involved in any of this shit anyway? Well, because Lucas was the only person that believed in her. Okay, he's the one that decided to give her a chance. I said, honey, Lucas wanted to fuck you. And I mean, I guess you got what you wanted out of the deal too at first. But look at where it got you. Leave that white dick alone. That's a little joke. I'm sure white dick is fine, y'all. She realizes that Lucas used her and this is why she's where she is now. You know, he was like, well, why don't you just come forward? Just say what happened and let them know. And she was just like, because that would kill her parents. Her parents are good people. They don't deserve all that scrutiny and everything. So it's better if she just runs. Mel was like, if I can make all this go away, you give the information without it all coming back on you. People won't even know that you were involved. You know, will you stay? She just looks at him. Okay, he's asking her to trust him. Now, let me just jump over to this ridiculous scene here. So Evelyn and her boys, you know, hard day at work. We still don't know where Gordo is, but you know, one monkey don't stop no show. We still got to work. So they packing and doing whatever, and then the night is done, and you know, one of the sons, he closes the metal door and brings it all the way down, and they're still in there. And then next thing you know, here come that's my sneaky music. That's my spy, spooky, creepy music. You guys. Here come Drew in that cave. Well, these motherfuckers, you know, I'm just like, what y'all about to do? Okay, Drew's emotional ass. Next thing we know, they got a hose. They got some big thing. They turning on, look like gas. And I said, oh, so you guys are about to poison them, have them locked in there so that they die from asphyxiation. Don't ask me why they have access to these type of things, but maybe they do, you guys. So after it's been enough time, the gas is going in there, you know, they in there, the Castillos. All the Castillos, they fall out. I said, oh, you done killed all of them. You was not playing, huh? Take the whole family out. They put their gas mask on then, y'all. And, I mean, I guess they, you know, Noma got all of these weapons and shit. They could have got gas masks from her. So they go on in there, just checking to make sure that the Castillos family is all dead. And, well, Evelyn, not quite dead yet. Okay, he roll her over, and then he take his fucking gas mask off. I was just like, what is wrong with you, Drew? Even with the emotions that you are feeling right now, which is all you ever fucking feel. But did you ever think about cameras? It's probably not any cameras because it don't seem to be cameras anywhere where they supposed to be on this fucking show. But he takes off his mask. I'm sorry, Miss Evelyn. She was just like, I know your mother told you that it was us, but it was your mother. Okay, she's the reason why your daddy did. And Drew is listening to this, and well, I mean, the lady can't stay alive after they done did all this. So he go on and finish choking her out, covers her nose, and she finishes dying. And then when Kane walks up, who didn't hear none of this, by the way, I don't know why, because we just in one room, but Kane comes up to her and he's like, is she okay? Yeah, she dead. Okay, did she say anything? Nope. You didn't hear it? No. Okay, well then she didn't say nothing. But you know what? Drew heard it. And Drew, I said, yeah, I know you got the bubble guts now. Now, Tariq gets a text message. Hey, they in Tribeca. Tariq is like, I'm on my way. We don't know who he talking to. He packing to leave. And then here come Diana. Girl, Diana, not right now. Girl, we ain't got time to talk to you. Okay? Were you the reason why I got arrested? He was like, no, girl, why would I want to get you arrested? Well, you the one told me to go up there and to the roof. And he was like, girl, I ain't been up there for a year. I thought I was just trying to help you out. Okay? I ain't know there's no fucking cameras up there. You supposed to scope the shit out yourself like you an amateur. You don't know you supposed to look around. The shit was big as a fucking TV. You couldn't see it sitting up there? No, I did not do that. I was trying to protect you like I'm always trying to protect somebody. Hell, Noma got all our pictures. We all gonna die if we keep fucking over Noma. Oh, Diana, she don't know what to think. I'm so sorry. It's all on Monet. Monet is making her think these things. She needs to get away from Monet. I mean, if I transfer out of Stansfield and go out of state, where would that leave us? I said, Diana, baby, ain't nobody talking about y'all right now. You guys had one little moment the other day, and now you think y'all boyfriend and girlfriend, and you want to have a long distance relationship. Girl, take your ass down to Spelman or wherever you trying to go and get out this boy's face. I ain't got time to be fucking with your puppy love. Shit. Tariq was like, listen, Diana, I ain't got time now. I got to go. So he leaves her, rushes on down to Tribeca. Okay, he meets with some woman, give her a stack of money, and she was just like, okay, him upstairs. I was like, who's upstairs? Well, this seems to be where Lucas is hiding. I said, this nigga hiding in plain sight. I mean, it was the feds and shit can't find her, but some random PI could find him. So, yeah, Tariq pays the lady for it, and thank you for your services, and he about to go up there, and then we see that Mel is already there. That's who she had followed. Mel is there, and he is trying to convince Lucas to just please sign some paperwork, absolve the family of anything in wrongdoing, and then go and set yourself up in some other country where they can't extradite you and bring you back. Lucas, I don't give a fuck about it. Why would I do that? Well, I don't care about anything. It's all about me. You and your dad and your... I'm like... I'm mad that I haven't tried to even do the Lucas voice until now. But that's exactly how he sounds, which gets on your nerves even more. I'm not going to some third world shithole when I could live here. Oh, so you would do that to your fucking family though, Lucas? Really? He was like, why would I leave all this? Okay, he walks and gets on his rooftop. Like, look at all I could got. The world is my oyster. I could do whatever I want to do. Then this nigga start bragging about how he gonna pin it all on them and they gonna all go down. Like we really gonna let you just do this, Lucas? You on the top of a fucking building with this little ass rail behind you and you got nothing to say but I'm fixing to tell? Oh, you about to die. Tariq on his way up there, he putting on gloves and shit. Next thing you know, that Mel turn around. He's so aggravated with Lucas. He rush up to him and push him over. I said, uh-oh, ding, 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 ding. Hooray! 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 Tariq was about to go up there, but then when the nigga came crashing down on top of the car, Tariq saw him and he was just like, well, I guess I'll take my gloves off. I ain't killing nobody today. Finally, Mel did something for the family. I forgot to tell you guys that when he was on his way down to Tribeca, he got a card from the billionaire. What is it, RSJ? And he was like, why you didn't tell me that the motherfucking SEC had raided Western Holdings? Because Tariq didn't know at the time. Well, you better fix this. Oh, Tariq gonna fix it, but you damn it, get in fucking line. Tariq can only do one thing at one damn time. Everybody got demands on Tariq. A fucking 19-year-old college student. Now, Diane, something just ain't right. She knows something wrong. She go back to her mama house. She looking around. You know, she does her best snooping when nobody is around. And sure enough, she finds that file that Auntie had that shows Lorenzo's fingerprints. And so then when Drew comes in the room, you know, him and Diane, and then Kane comes, you know, they put 2 and 2 together, come up with 4, and realize that Monet is the reason why they daddy dead. If the bitch is bad enough to get her husband killed, then you know where that leaves us. So I'm thinking that the kids are about to get a plan together, but everybody's so fucking pissed that they go and confront Auntie. I said, oh, we about to confront her now. Okay, well, what we got to say? So they give her all the information that they have on why Lorenzo is dead. Okay? Why she's responsible for it. She starts to try to weasel her way out of it, and Drew was like, God damn it, mama! I'm sick of you and your lying bullshit. She was like, oh no, Drew, you're not talking to me in my fucking house like that. Who the hell you think you are? Drew looked like he want to fuck her up, but you know, Kane pulled her back. Kane, you better get your damn brother. And Kane was just like, I never wanted to believe that you was evil enough to do something like this. But you let Tariq come in here and tear this family apart. She was just like, all this shit is about fucking Tariq. You mean to tell me y'all jealous? Okay, well, if that's the truth, then why the fuck you guys okay with your daddy killing Zeke? And they was like, that was an accident. And she was like, how the fuck you know it was an accident? Okay, so then she started going off on them on all the reasons why Lorenzo would have wanted to have Zeke killed. Diane was like, but how do you know this? And she was just like, girl, here you up here always talking about your damn daddy. Well, your damn daddy sent you up to Sandsfield so you can get the fuck out this house because you too goddamn nosy. You're always asking everything. You're always snooping around. You're always looking for something, and he was tired of having you around here. That's the reason why you went to Stansfield. All this family first shit. He didn't care about nobody. He didn't care about Zeke. Diane was like, do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself? You are an awful person. Look at how you're talking about Poppy. You had the man killed. Did you think about that's our father? Did you think about any of us? No, you didn't, because that's all you think about is your damn self. She was like, shut the fuck up, Diana. Oh, why she say that, honey? Diane go rushing up to her like she was, my bitch, I know you're not about to try to fight your mama, are you? Yes, Diane is. Thank God that Drew and Kane was there. They pull her back. If anybody should be dead, it should be your ass. Okay? That's what Diane tell Monet. Monet, get the fuck out of my house. This is my house. You guys all leave. Gladly. Now, after that, Kane goes to see Effie. I was cracking up when they had the camera on him. I said, that Kane show clean up nice. I mean, he is a good-looking kid anyway. But he got his suit on. He pushes his glasses up, and he goes in the room. And she sit down, and she see him. She was just like, you know you can get in trouble for this. He was like, don't worry about it. Okay? They just don't fuck up the lawyers a bit. She was just like, oh, so you think that you rescuing me because we fucked a couple of times? Well... He just trying to help you, Effie. Damn, don't do that. You got to flip all this over on Tariq. She was just like, yeah, I'm not built like that. He was like, oh, so you still protecting this nigga? She said, listen, I'm not trying to protect you. I'm not trying to protect Tariq. I'm not trying to protect anybody but my damn self. Whatever works best for me. I'm the only one sitting up in this damn prison. He was just like, but you know what? You going down means that it would take everybody else down. And I've had your back. She's like, I didn't ask you to have my back ever. So like I said, this decision is going to be for myself. And he was like, well, damn. I said, you ain't met a bitch quite like Effie, have you? Damn you, dick. There's no us, Kane. Just because we did it a couple of times, that's all it was. He was like, well, fuck you. I said, well, Effie, I guess you didn't mess that one up. Even though I think Kane likes her enough, he'll take her back. Now, back over to Tariq. So Tariq is just getting back from almost killing Lucas. And we hear a voice. Hey, little nigga. I said, that voice sound familiar, child. Why is it too big? Why am I looking at 2-bit on my screen? Power writers, why am I looking at 2-bit on my screen too? It was just like these motherfuckers was in that writing room. It was just like, we just gonna throw whatever the fuck we want on this table, and then we gonna put it in the script. Whatever you think of, put it in the script. So yeah, 2-Bit is the result of that. And 2-Bit has always been like that dumb, annoying character, just always halfway smiling, just always up to no good. 2-Bit got a letter too from Overly Dedicated. I said, this motherfucker was covering all the bases, wasn't he? Overly Dedicated then sent him a letter telling them where Tasha at. And 2-Bit can give him this information, $100,000. Okay? Or else I guess 2-Bit can let other people know where Tasha is who want to know as well. And Tariq was just like, I ain't got no money. I mean, I can give you some weapons. I can give you some product, but that's about it. He's like, okay, and then give me your Porsche too. You can take mine. This motherfucker got an old ass Buick or some shit over here. You take my car, fair trade, And 2-Bit's stupid self gets into the Porsche and he leaves. I'm just like, so you not worried that Tariq could report that car stolen? I mean, I guess Tariq wouldn't call it stolen because he would be bringing more attention to himself and everything. I guess that's the angle that we go in here, but this still is not really the smartest. 2-Bit is what we call the short bus rider. I said, 2-Bit, did you think it through, baby? Did you think that through? I mean, if you fine with it, I guess we are too, child. So anyway, after he finished with 2-Bit, he called Tamika. Okay. All of a sudden, the last 15 minutes or so of the show just felt like old power. He called Tamika. Tamika, they know where my mom is, any way that something, he's worried about the mom's location getting out. Tamika was just like, no, that shit is sealed. Nobody should have that information. Well, somebody does. Can you please check on it? And she was just like, yeah, I'll check on it. Next scene, we see Tariq outside of the house where Tasha and Yaz and his grandmother are staying. Okay, and he feels pretty content that they are safe. Okay, we see the security right there next to him. And besides his grandmother still being naggy and fussing at Tasha, everybody looks good. Okay, they just coming home from grocery shopping or whatever, so they've taken the bags in the house and fussing, so they don't realize that Yaz has run off because she spotted Tariq sitting outside, running, hey brother, yeah, hey Yaz. Okay, and she's so happy to see him. Next thing you know, Tariq hears some shit and he was like, oh wait a minute, hold on, just stay right here. Okay. He holds her down a little bit and we see a Mustang pull up. I said, not Tommy. Are y'all really fixing to give us Tamika and Tommy and Tasha and the granny and Yaz? I was like, what is going on? Tommy's car pulls up. Okay, and at first we don't see him. We just see the car, but you gotta know Tommy's car. And Tariq is like, fuck. Okay. I don't know how Tommy got there that quickly, but I guess Overly Dedicated sent him a letter too. And Tommy go in the house, he got his silencer. Tasha putting away the fucking groceries, then she see Tommy. She go, Tommy? Just like, now, Turi, you've been acting long enough to do better than that. Tommy, okay? And he was just like, hey, Tasha. You know how Tommy is. Always sounded like some fucking sidewinding gangster off of the gangster films. She was just like, are you really going to try to kill me? My daughter and my mother are right in the other room. He was like, that's okay. I got a silencer on this gun. Okay, they won't even hear it. But you know what? You didn't bet on Tariq seeing you pull up. So Tariq comes in the house. Okay? And he got a gun on Tommy. Tommy's like, Tariq, what the fuck is going on? Oh, I'm just not going to let you shoot my mom. Okay, I'm just not going to let you do that. Oh, wait a minute. You guys, we just need to talk. Okay, we're the only family that we got. Tommy was like, fuck the family. They was like, what? Yeah, fuck the family. I put the family first. And what did the family do? The family fucked my husband. And so Tariq was like, I'm sorry, Tommy, I can't let you kill my mom. And he was like, well, I know you're not going to let me kill your mom because you killed your dad. And I know you wouldn't have no problem putting a bullet in me. Okay. And then the next thing we know, Tariq, we hear some guns go off. We hear Tariq get hit in the head or see it real fast. And then everything goes black. When Tariq does open his eyes, okay, he's in a hospital bed. and Tamika's right next to him. And she was just like, I'm sorry, Tariq. We got a call that something was going on there, that there was some man there and you guys were being threatened. And Tariq was just like, oh my God, what happened? So when they got there were some bodies on the floor. Yaz and your grandmother are okay. Well, what about my mom? And she was just like, I'm sorry, but your mom is missing. Okay, whoever the man was looked like they took your mom. And he was like, oh no, my mama, not my mama biscuits, not my mama biscuits. I was like, oh, y'all didn't. So I guess in the next season, they all fixing to be back. Which, I don't mind seeing all them. They could get rid of all these different books, except for Raising Kanan. I would still like to see Raising Kanan, but they honestly could get rid of Tommy's show and bring Tommy back on this show, and I would be fine with it. But I just... it was just so chaotic. It was ridiculous. It was all the stuff that made me just be like, none of this would really happen. But, you know, it's the things that we love and hate Power for. I'm telling you, it don't have to be realistic for me. I've already accepted that this show is not a realistic show, okay? And we watching it for entertainment. But I'm gonna need y'all to not totally jump the shark. Like, I don't need it to just be craziness, and I'm just sitting there like, nigga, I mean, what is happening here? Do you really expect me to believe this? I need them to change it up a little bit, but I mean, we gonna rock with that 10th episode, and then, you know, we'll see what the damn writers come up with. But baby, they was doing the most on this episode. Trust and believe. All right, you guys, that's it. Let me get on off of here. I'm gonna get this edited up to you. Okay, make sure that you thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe to this channel. I'm Roxanne. The channel is itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Goodbye.